This is for all y'all that get caught up in materialism. How many of y'all know who Steve Jobs is? Steve Jobs died, right? With $7 billion. On his deathbed, he had this to say.
Steve Jobs dies a billionaire with a fortune of $7 billion at the age of 56 from pancreatic cancer, and here are some of his last words. At this moment, lying on the bed, sick and remembering all my life, I realize that all my recognition and wealth that I have is meaningless in the face of imminent death. You can hire someone to drive a car for you, make money for you, but you cannot rent someone to carry the disease for you. As we get older, we are smarter, and we slowly realize that the watch is worth $30 or $300, both of which show the same time. Whether we drive a car worth $150,000 or a car worth $2,000, the road and distance are the same, we reach the same destination. If we drink a bottle worth $300 or wine worth $10, we're drunk. 5 undeniable facts. Do not educate your children to be rich. Educate them to be happy. So when they grow up, they will know the value of things, not the price. Eat your food as medicine, otherwise you will need to eat your medicine as food. Whoever loves you will never leave you, even if he or she has 100 reasons to give up. They will always find one reason to hold on. There is a big difference between being human and human being. If you want to go fast, go alone. But if you want to go far, go together. Steve Jobs dies a billionaire with a fortune of $7 billion at the age of 56 from pancreatic cancer, and here are some of his last words.
Now, if that don't mean something to you, if that flew over your head, for a man that has $7 billion, think about how many of y'all ran to play the lotto hoping to win. Whether you won or lost, you were going to die anyway. And you wasn't going to take all that money with you. Like he said, you going to have a Rolex or you can have a Timex. 3 o'clock is going to be 3 o'clock. You could go buy a bottle of Cristal, or you go get you a bottle of Andres. You still going to get drunk, regardless of the price of the alcohol. You could drive a hoopty, or you could drive a spaceship. The road in the distance is still going to be the same. And both vehicles are going to get you there. It's going to be the same distance. And you're going to travel on the same road. Teach these things to your kids so that they don't feel like, oh, I got to buy these jeans, these $200 jeans, or I got to get these Jordans, or I got to get these things, because without me even hearing that, that's how I live my life. So to hear a billionaire, or a multi-billionaire say something that I've been thinking for more than half my life, that I don't got to impress nobody, I ain't got to go out my way to buy this or buy that to try to look better than the next person, because at the end of the day, we all go to the same place. And do you need to put yourself in financial devastation, or do you need to keep up with the Joneses to get past life? No, you don't. Steve Jobs is Steve Jobs, dead or alive. He's still just Steve Jobs. His accomplishments are still his accomplishments. All the money that he made, he couldn't take none of it with him. I don't care if that nigga got a chain that cost $7 billion because he wanted it to go in the grave with him. Somebody would have dug his ass up and robbed him for the goddamn $7 billion chain. These are things to just think about. Just things to think about.
56.
I don't know what made me share that. I don't know who that message was for, but I'm sure that it's going to resonate with somebody. I wish I could find this Denzel one real quick.